Hey guys, Lucas Green here, and it's finally time for the upcoming Q&A. Q&A 6 is finally here, and from the look of it, we only have 6 comments, and 3 of those are actually from the same guy, I do believe. Let me just double check that. Yes, they are. So, technically 3 people have requested comments for the Q&A. Nonetheless, even if it's short, nonetheless, Q&A officially here. Let's dive in. Now, if you weren't able to get your questions in for the Q&A, I apologize for that because when I announced the Q&A, it was like June, and I always give it like a month's notice before, before then, goes June, and now it's the end of July. So actually, I think I give a good enough gap for it. But, we are approaching the next Q&A milestone around 700, because we're at, 686? I might be wrong with that, but around that number. So, if you missed the Q&A of this one, there's always going to be another upcoming milestone. Anyway, that being said though, let's do it. Let's do Q&A number 6. So, I'm not going to be doing any editing for this video, because, adding, clips and stuff like that, because I've got a lot of other projects on my channel going on right now. So what I'm going to do is just answer these questions that you guys really wanted to know. So I'm going to start off with HTG Lover, who asked 3 questions. He said his first question was, do you watch Swagger Souls? Straight up answer, no I don't. I would love to know what it is. Feel free to put in the comments what it is, and maybe it'll pique my interest. We'll see. His next question was, who is my favorite YouTuber? That I can't really answer with a straight face, but if I had to pick right now, if I was pick one right now, I guess that's the Angry Grandpa. I mean, back the Angry Grandpa show, his actual channel, I mean, I know there's Kid Behind the Camera's channel, but it's not the same as Angry Grandpa's channel, because he delivers straight up gold, laugh out loud entertainment. So if I had to pick one straight off the bat, I go him. How old am I? I'm okay with answering that question. There was one question I got in my spam chat, which I'm not going to answer that question. But anyway, he says, how old am I? Right now, I am 21 years old, going on 22 this year, and around October 23rd. Yeah. Next, let's go on to these other sets of questions. First, from my mate the Raptor, he asked. Let's see how many questions he asked. He put it on one thing. What do you think of Spider-Man Far From Home? If you haven't seen it yet, are you excited for it? And what are your predictions? I've seen the trailers. We did have a discussion about this, Garrett, if you're watching. I did ask him to give me vague spoilers that weren't important to the plot, because there are some things you can see coming. Like, if you read the comic books, you'll know Mysterio is an illusionist. So, keep that in mind. But I am still hyped for this movie. There are things I want to know how certain things happen, because I've been telling people not to spoil this movie for me, and yet somehow I keep coming across stuff. So I really want to see how things go down in that movie, from how amazing Homecoming was. So hopefully it's a good follow-up. Let's see, reading on this. When do you think you'll hit 700 subscribers? Is that the first? Yeah, it is. Well, I literally just went over this. Well, right now we're at 686, I believe. I could check that number. Around that target. But yeah, it's probably a decent while. It all depends on how much people will subscribe to the channel, though. But it's not that unheard of. It seems to be closer and closer, and you least expect it. Right then. Final question from the Raptor. He says, why do you think your channel has grown so relatively quickly recently? I would strongly say it's probably due to these LEGO customs that I keep popping out. It seems to be there's that one piece of content that everybody wants to see, and that's that for this channel, of course. I mean, there is the Linksy series and the Beast Quest stuff and all the other content on my channel too, but right now, and probably in the future, it still will be the LEGO DC series custom builds. But there's that. Anyway though, that's Garrett's questions for this Q&A. Let's move on to the next load when I find them. We did HT, so we just got 6 questions left, I believe, or maybe more. Yeah, just 6 questions to go. Next set of questions from Adam Ferns. He asked, what was your favourite television show when you were growing up? Probably Spectacular Spider-Man. I can't think of anything else. But then again, it all depends on where I was growing up. Well, one time it was Power Rangers, then it was, Spectacular Spider-Man, then it was Digimon. There was a lot of things back in my childhood that I watched. I never was a big fan of Pokemon. I saw Pokemon a lot, but I wasn't really hyped into it. I was more hyped into the games about it. Because me and my sister would always get each version of the copy of the game, and we would always compete against each other. So that was fun. But if I had to give an answer, I'd probably say Spectacular Spider-Man. But mind you, I did watch the animated series of Spider-Man too, so there was that. But there's a lot of good options to pick for what is my favourite cartoon show. Heck, even Samurai Jack was a good show. I remember watching back on Toonami. That was great. Let's see now. His second question was, when you are at school, when I was at school, what was your favourite subject? This is kind of an easy question, but English/literacy, all that stuff to do with writing, because it got me into doing my own series, the Linksy series. So, but speaks for itself, doesn't it? Let's see. Next set of question. I think that's that one done. What was my favourite song? Right now, I guess Linkin Park, What I've Done. But that all depends, and it changes, varies. All songs do change. Like, your favourite song, which I've learned from my sister, can change straight up now. But right now, I do listen to Linkin Park, What I've Done. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, next set of questions from The Flash, the fastest reviewer alive. Final 3 questions. What is your least favourite MCU film? That's a tough cookie. Because they're all good, but I never found one that I necessarily fully hate. Like, I'm not gonna watch that. I guess For the Dark World, but if I had to pick one right off the bat, that would be that. Let's see, what is my favorite Power Rangers series? Easily peasy, Time Force, due to the time travel. One of the great villains, Ransik Privilege, awesome Vernon Wells. Then you got Eric the Quantum Ranger, a soldier, kind of a soldier for hire, who gets powers from the future. All that great stuff there. Overall, a great series. If you're not a fan of Power Rangers, you should go watch Power Rangers Time Force. It's great. Anyway, though, moving on to the final question. What is my favorite Disney movie? Well, I have a top 10 ranking of this, but on my Renaissance, I would probably say Mulan. When it comes to latest movies, Big Hero 6, but there's my thoughts on that. But yeah, guys, there it is, my thoughts on the Q&A. As you can see, it was pretty short this time around, but then again, not many people ask questions. Not many people necessarily do when it comes to these Q&As, but I tried to do what I do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, go subscribe, that good stuff. Hit the notification bell right in the corner, so you're staying tuned with LEGO DC Since Custom Built. I've raised my other content on this channel. Join us next time, where another Q&A will surely await in the future, and I will continue working on other projects on my channel. Until next time, guys, thanks for the Q&A, and all this sub count that has driven us past 600 subscribers. See you in the next one. Peace.